Let's talk about the meaning of the permissions. The meaning is different for files and for directories. In this video, we will see the meaning of the read and write flags for files. So I will create a file here. I'm going to change the group and modify the permissions. So we have a different set of permissions for user, for user, for group, and for other users. So for example, here we have read and write permissions for the user, read-only permissions for the group, and write-only permissions for other users. Okay, the read permissions is very easy to understand. If we have read permission, we can see the contents of the file, and if we don't have read permission, we won't be able to see the contents of the file. So I will open a different terminal here with another user. Okay, I will change to another user with a login cell. Go to the directory. You can see we are here. We are in the same directory. Here is the file, and I can see the group and the identification of the user. Here we can see that this user, our current user, Kermit, belongs to Muppets group. So remember, in this case, this set of permissions will apply, the read-only permissions. So if I try to see the contents of the file with this user, okay, no problem. But if I change to a different user, this user doesn't belong to Muppets group. So if I try to see the contents of the file, I won't be able to do that. Okay, this is the read permission, very easy to understand. The other permission is the write permission. So in this case, this user, Kermit, can read the contents of the file, but it can modify the content. So if I try to add more content to the file, for example, more data from Kermit, I will use this symbol. This is a redirection, but this redirection adds to the file instead of deleting the contents, instead of substituting the contents. If I try to do that, okay, permission denied, because I have read permission, but I don't have write permission for this file. And if I try to do that with Elmo user, remember this is Elmo will have this set of permissions. So maybe it will be easier. No. Or data. Elmo. In this case, no error. So I can see here that the contents of the file has changed. We can see it from Kermit user because Kermit can read the data for the file. So that's the meaning of read and write permissions for files.